Good morning! Welcome to my first what I eat in a day video. It's probably not going to be the best video in the world because I've just woken up this morning. Just, you know, you just feel a bit meh, like with lockdown, like I've just been like sleeping in really late, just feeling really groggy. And it's just dark, it's raining, it's grim. I'm in the car because Dad is on a Zoom call and I speak really loudly and I don't want to piss him off. So yeah, I'm in the car to say hello. And then I'm going to attempt to do some of my steps, so that's why I'm here. I'm just sleeping such a ridiculous amount at the moment, and it's just making me feel really sluggy and groggy, and I'm bored. Like, my days, I am so bored. I do my workout, I do my steps, I make my food, and that's pretty much it. Like, but I haven't got to the point of boredom yet that I'm actually going to start doing my uni work. That's yet to come. I think Monday we're going to try and start that. But yeah, just been feeling a little bit meh, and not really quite with it. So I had my breakfast this morning. I've had 2 coffees. I'm usually only allowed 1 before midday, so I've given myself 2 to make me feel better. And I do. I've done my face. It's really dry though. Oh my god. So I've been watching James Welsh on YouTube for the last few weeks, and I've become obsessed with skincare. And I bought this CeraVe hydrating facial cleanser, and I shit you not, my face is now drier than my sex life. My face is just so dry, and I've put moisturiser on it this morning. I've been using the cleanser for about 3 days, and it's just not for me. It really isn't. It says it's for dry to extremely dry skin types as well, and I naturally have dry skin because, I mean, you can see my rash. It's not great. Oh my god, to my rash. I haven't actually told the story yet. So I got a text from Sexual Health London. So what happened is I discovered this rash. If you follow me on Instagram, you know I've been documenting it. It's called pityriasis rosea. It's nothing major. It's a rash that lasts 6 to 12 weeks on average, and it's usually triggered by, you know, if you've had a cold or a flu or some sort of virus. It's just kind of an immune response. So it's nothing serious at all. It's not particularly irritating. Mine hasn't been itchy. I've been very fortunate, and I think it's now going down. But when I started getting these little patches of rash, I freaked the fuck out. I have a problem with self-diagnosing myself on Google, and oh my god, when I was typing in my rash symptoms, it was popping up with things like syphilis, and I freaked out. I shit you not, I ordered a fucking syphilis test. In what world would I have syphilis? I didn't once think that maybe, Lily, you don't have syphilis. One reason being because I haven't done any syphilis spreading activities for a very long period of time. We're talking years. So there's no way I would have got it from anywhere. And I got my results this morning. It said negative. Bear in mind, it's been like 3 weeks now since I panic ordered this test and did it. It literally arrived the next day, but it's taken ages to get the results back. We don't have syphilis, we don't have HIV, we don't have gonorrhea, and we don't have chlamydia either. So that's great news. But now obviously I know what the rash is because I did the online doctor. Just thought you'd let you know and tell you to, you know, not self-diagnose, go to the doctor. But anyway, you haven't come here to hear me talk about my scare with syphilis. But yeah, you come here for my food, so welcome to my first what I eat in the day video. Like I said, I've been feeling a bit mad today, so I didn't video myself making the food this morning. I just kind of videoed the food this morning. I have the same thing every breakfast, and it's 40 grams of oats. I'll insert the clips here. 40 grams of oats mixed with 125 millilitres of coconut milk. I then microwave it and melt 20 grams of Nutella into it after, just to kind of thicken it and make it quite chocolatey before I add in my protein powder. And I had 40 grams of the MyProtein chocolate fudge brownie protein powder. Normally I would have 30 grams, but this protein powder is like, it's not bland, but it's like a really dilute flavour, so you need slightly more for it to actually come through. Otherwise it's just so boring. It's like, it's just oats. So yeah, I have that. Normally I would get the women's best chocolate fudge brownie, the Chrissy Chella Athlete Series protein, because it's, oh my god, it's my favourite. But Brexit, I think we're gonna have to pay you know, there's import fees and all of that. Also, it's just overpriced as it is. Like, I don't want to be paying that amount of money for protein powder when I can just get my protein really cheaply. Like, if you want a cheap protein, Literally, there's so many codes on MyProtein. I get literally everything half the price it says it is because of all these codes and all these sales and discounts. Like, it makes you question the quality of their actual products if they're able to do all of these sales and discounts the whole time. But hey ho, it does the job. It is definitely my favourite protein powder. Chocolate fudge brownie. It's like kind of sweet, but you know, a bit chocolate earthy, and the kind of Nutella sweetens it up even more. So I love that. I love a sweet breakfast. Oh, I can't get enough of it. And I usually top it with banana, like usually quite a large banana or raspberries. It depends on the day. Currently, we're not allowed to go to the shops in my family. I'm on my walk now. Well, I am. I'm going on my walk after I videoed this. But we're not allowed into the shops because Dad's quite paranoid about COVID. I mean, we've had it before as a family, but these new strains, like my parents are just absolutely terrified. So I'm trying to be good. So I can't go to the shop and get raspberries at the moment. I alternate between bananas and raspberries. Sometimes I actually have bananas on days that I'm training heavy legs, and then I have raspberries on kind of other days that aren't as, you know, heavy. Today is actually my rest day, which is very nice because I like having my rest day, so I just do my steps. But actually, saying that, I thought I'd actually talk a bit about my coaching. So I'm being coached by Amy. I've just finished my 5th week of coaching with her, so I've done my first cycle, and I work out 5 days a week, 3 leg days, split into a glute focus day, a glute and hamstring focus day, and a glute and quad focus day, and then 2 upper body days that are split between back and a bit of biceps, and then the second day is like shoulders, chest, a bit of triceps and a bit of biceps, a bit of a mixture there. I'm really enjoying it. Definitely, I feel like I'm noticing progress already, which is amazing. I'm so pleased. I couldn't be happier. In terms of nutrition, she's actually pushing my calories up into a lean bulk. So every week or two, my calories are going up by 50 to 100. I'm loving it. I get more pasta now. Every time it goes up, I get like an extra like 25 grams of pasta, and pasta is my favourite thing. You're going to see it this evening. It's my favourite dinner ever. I've been having it for months. I've had pasta every day for about 3 months. Even Christmas Day. Mum was like, oh, what do you want for dinner on Christmas Day? I was like, pasta. My pasta. Like, I'm not gonna have anything else. I'm such a creature of habit like that. I just can't sway from anything else. Yeah, so my training is going really well. My coaching is going really well. I'm really loving it. I do my 7,500 steps every day, and I never used to do it before, and I feel so good about it. But yeah, definitely, if you are in the market, you know, for a coach, you want someone to push you, I couldn't recommend Amy more, especially if you want to build a bum. She really knows what she's doing. Like, I have so much trust for this girl, and I'm so excited to see what happens in the upcoming weeks. But yeah, also another thing, I'm gonna put the calories and the macro breakdown for each of the recipes on the screen. But I just do want to say, please don't copy this, because these numbers are all relative to me and what I need, and it's not necessarily going to work for you because everyone is so different. Everyone needs different amounts of different things. This is tailored to my current goals and training program. This is more kind of like just showing you what I'm eating, just in case anyone cares and is just nosy and wants to know, or if you're looking for some recipe inspiration. And I'm not going to lie to you, it's not particularly inspiring food I cook, but it's like happy food. It's food that I enjoy eating, food that keeps me going. I don't know what I'm gonna have for lunch today. I'm not gonna lie to you. I've been having salmon, broccoli and rice, which is so boring, pretty much every day for the last 3 months. And 2 days ago I had it, and that's the last time I've had it, and I just thought, I can't do this anymore. I feel sick. I cannot manage another salmon, rice and broccoli. Yesterday I had a jacket potato with cheese and butter, which is very out of character for me because cheese usually makes me a little bit dodge in the tummy, and I was feeling quite bloated last night, so I probably won't have that again. But I have no idea what I'm gonna have for lunch. This is the first time in months that I've been like, I don't know what I'm gonna have, so I'm gonna bring you along with my figuring out my new lunch recipe journey. So I hope you enjoy that. I hope you're having a lovely day where you are. I'm gonna go finish my steps now and get that all done and dusted, ready for lunch. So it's 2 and I'm about to make my lunch. I think I'm gonna have like a bagel with some smoked salmon. One thing I do always have every day with my lunch is this. So this is 5 grams of the Protein Works creatine and some, you know, just plain, no added sugar, Robinson's summer fruit squash. I have 5 grams of creatine every day, and I really have noticed I've been taking it for about 4 months now, and I really have noticed that it does help me when coming to pushing my strength. I'm not going to get into all the science behind it. There's so many great, well explained articles online, and I'm not very good at explaining it, but it actually has been really, really helpful. I always make sure I have this with my lunch, otherwise it irritates my tummy a bit if I have it on an empty stomach. I can't even have it in the morning as well because there's just not enough of a base of food, so I find it just irritates me. Now I'm going to make my lunch. I'm gonna have one of these bagels toasted with half a pack of this smoked salmon with some FINALLYYY. So that's what I'm gonna have. Very simple, very plain, but I think it's gonna be yummy, and it's gonna be different from my like actual cooked salmon fillet. Like I've just had enough of the salmon fillets at the moment. So yeah, I'll show you when it's done. So yeah, this is it. Not very interesting, but it's gonna be a nice change from what I'm used to, which I'm excited about. I'm gonna have this, and then probably me and mum are gonna watch some more Bridgerton, which will be very nice. Also, I thought one thing I didn't point out is I do track my food. I mean, you would maybe have noticed when I put the MyFitnessPal screenshots in, but I do track my food. I personally really enjoy it. I enjoy the discipline. It gives me some structure. I used to be slightly obsessive and unhealthy with it, but now it's more just measuring and making sure that I know that I'm getting in enough of what I need. So yeah, because I want to make the most out of my coaching. I want to do everything as perfect as I possibly can. So yeah, that's why I count. So I'm gonna have this now, and then gonna watch Bridgerton with mum. I'll see you when I have my afternoon snack. It's not the most exciting afternoon snack, but it's a great source of protein for me, so I'll see you then. So it's now 4, and I'm gonna have my afternoon snack, which is a protein cookie, and it's got 38 grams of protein in. I mean, it tastes like shit. It's like eating chocolate powder. So I'm gonna have that and watch Bridgerton with mum. Oh my god, it's 9 p.m. This is actually the latest I've had dinner in a very, very long time. Me and mum have binge watched 5 episodes of Bridgerton. We've just finished the first series now. I'm starving. I'm ready for my pasta. But oh my god, I was so surprised. I thought I wasn't gonna like this programme, but I actually really did. I'm looking forward to season 2. It's kind of like an old-fashioned Gossip Girl, but like an English one. It's actually, if you haven't watched it, give it a go. I mean, there's so little to do at the moment in lockdown. It's definitely worth giving a watch. I've got my squash here. I forgot to mention earlier that I normally have 4 to 5 bottles of water or squash a day just to get my water intake, and sometimes I just feel like putting squash in it because it just makes it flavourful and tasty, and I just drink it. Get it done, get it down me. So yeah, I'm about to make my dinner really, really late. So I'm gonna get all my foodie dinner bits and bobs together, and then I'll show you what I'm using, and then I'll make it, and then I'll show you once it's made. So these are all my ingredients. Sorry, I've got Modern Family on in the background because I always watch it when I cook. So I've got my fresh egg penne. I cannot live without this pasta, and I find it's also got more protein in it. So I have this, and then I have half a packet of these, and I roast them in the oven with the chicken sausages. And then I just top it with this tomato and mascarpone sauce, which is insane. Like literally the Sainsbury's one is the best one, and it's also really reasonable macros as well. I can have like a good dose of it on my pasta, and it makes it taste fab. But usually this is the last thing that I have at the end of the day, and then also I have my pudding, which I'll show you that later. How much pasta I have depends kind of on how many calories I have left from throughout the day, and how many chicken sausages I have also depends on how much protein I've had during the day. So if I'm really low on protein, I'll have extra chicken sausages. I actually measure out my pasta, and today I don't have an extreme sweet tooth this evening, I'm not gonna lie, and I have quite a few calories to catch up on, so I've got a nice big size portion which I've weighed out. So I have more than usual, but I'm more than happy with that because I am in the mood for, you know, some nice pasta grub. And then for pudding, I'm going to have these. I'm gonna have one of these packets of mini chocolate rice cakes. They are so good. Like, if you're in the market for some kind of lower calorie, chocolatey sweet treat, highly recommend those. They're so good. Also, actually, another thing that I do like to have in the evenings normally, but I don't know, I don't feel like it today. I'm not in that bigger chocolatey mood, is these. They're the coconut collaborative salted caramel pots, and they're like 100 something calories, and they are so rich and dense. Go. Probably doesn't look like, you know, the most appetizing meal in the whole world. I'm very excited to eat it. When I've finished it, I reckon I'm probably gonna have my chocolate rice cakes, have a bath, and then I reckon I'll probably get on with editing this video and then go to bed. This is it. I'm gonna wrap it up. My first what I eat in a day video. I hope you've enjoyed it. I'm sorry that my cooking is not very adventurous, but this is pretty much a realistic what I eat in a day as I'm progressing into this lean bulk. I hope it's been maybe a tiny bit interesting. And I hope you're well. I hope you've had a lovely weekend, and I hope you have a good week. And let me know if there's anything else you want to see from me. So yeah, until then, I'm gonna go and enjoy this feast. Yeah, I will see you in the next one.